Guys, thanks for stopping by. All right, we are going to do a career and finance reading. Let's get into it. Okay, guys, this is career and finance for whoever watches. If you want specific zodiac sign, I did do those videos. There's also love readings by zodiac for singles and for those of you in relationships. Okay, so past, present, future. This is you, and this is any underlying stuff going on, good or bad, okay? So if the past does not resonate, that doesn't mean the rest won't, so just hang tight if it feels like you should, okay? So in the past, recent past, I would say within 2 months maybe, approximately, you got a new job or a promotion. It almost feels like this has built your confidence or increased your confidence. It might have been shocking that you actually got the job, because I almost feel like, okay, if this is a new job, for example, it's like you may have applied for it, but you had no thoughts of actually getting the job. It's like you were excited about it, but it just feels like you thought it was almost like beyond you or something like that. And now it's like you got the job and it's like craziness. Like you know, your feelings might be all over the place. It might have been quite a bit of an increase in finances. This feels very scattered, okay? So it just makes me think that maybe you feel like you got in over your head in some way, or it was more than what you expected, or something like this, okay? So moving into the present. Also, I just want to thank everybody who has liked, shared, subscribed, left comments. I really appreciate it, you guys. Also, to all my returning viewers, regardless if you're subscribers or not, I just want to thank you for returning. I'm glad that the message is resonating enough for you to come back, so thank you. Also, feel free to peruse any of the videos. They are all timeless. Okay. So in the present, I feel like, you know, you're figuring things out. You're feeling good. I feel like you might have moments or days or weeks where, again, it's like you feel like you're in over your head in some way. You might feel like it's just very up and down, I feel like, okay? I'm not getting this from the cards, but I'm seeing you at work. It's like I literally see you like running around like a crazy person. Like you're here, there. You know, you leave your office for, 20 minutes and you have like, 8 voicemails, or like you're trying to figure one thing out and you get interrupted, or you get an email that for reporting that needs to be done by whenever. It's like that. It's almost like as soon as you feel like you're getting a grasp on one thing, something pops up that interrupts or that adds to your list or that you have to learn or something like this, okay? Just be patient with yourself. So moving into the future, there is a ton of potential, okay, you guys? Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's just a ton of potential. So there is potential for like a new job or promotion down the road, because I'm seeing it, but it's reversed here, but it feels like this is so far off, okay? Like we're not even going to talk about it, okay? But there is a ton of potential. You might feel worried. What is this? Maybe you feel like you're going to fail or something like this, or that you're not going to grasp what you need to, or that things are always going to be this way in this position. Some of you, okay, I see. Some of you may feel like you need to find something else, and I'm not going to say one way or the other because that's not my job, but regardless of what you decide, there is a ton of potential, okay? If you stay in this position, it will work out, okay? And it will open other opportunities. If you decide this is just too much, or this isn't what you thought it was going to be, and you're just not willing to give it more time, there are other opportunities out there, okay? But I feel like I feel like if you give it, you know, like 6 more months or something, you'll get a better feel for the job, you know. But I'm speaking like the job itself. If you're in an environment that's like toxic, or, you know, these types of things where like expectations are ridiculously high, where like, you know, you're new, like they're like setting you up for failure. Obviously, you know, use your best judgment, okay? But I feel like it's going to be okay if it's just like a job thing, all right? All right, so moving to you. So this is like financial success, legacy, that type of energy. You're like destined for success type of a feel I'm getting. I feel like money does motivate you, or success, whatever that is to you. I feel like for some of you, or I'm sorry, for most of you, it has to do with emotions. So it's about feeling good at work, you know, feeling good around the people you work with, feeling that camaraderie and teamwork, feeling like you are, you know, a part of a team, that you're important, things like this. Okay. You're like one of those people, I feel like, where it's like work hard, play hard. I'm just work hard, work hard. So you have a really good balance, but also I feel like there's a need for balance. Yeah, there's a need to like feel part of a team, although you do work very well alone. So individually, you work well with others. You're kind of like, you know, the whole package when it comes to work. Okay, so the underlying stuff. All right, so you manifested this in some way, okay? So whether it was a job like this, or like maybe like in the past, you know, where you came from, like your last position, it just wasn't challenging anymore. So you wanted something challenging, and now you're just like, oh my God, like I wasn't thinking like this kind of challenge, you know? But there's something to be said for your success, okay? And really, it's like, I'm trying to figure out what the word is here, if they're gonna show me. I keep getting like cheers to you, you know? Okay. Yeah, it's like you didn't plan for this. There might have been lack of communication or miscommunication when it came to this job, or in this job now. That could be creating a lot of stress, especially if when you applied for the job, the description didn't really fit, you know, from what you are experiencing right now, or like during the interview, if you ask questions about the job and stuff, it might feel like they withheld information in some way, or made it maybe not as much as it was, or something to this extent. I do feel though that you are passionate when it comes to work, and that's basically because success is important to you. So like the emotional aspect of it is going to fuel the fire. And so as you go through the process of learning and getting to know your coworkers and the leadership and whatnot, I feel like it's going to get better, okay? And with this potential, I feel like you could not have imagined being where you are right now, and like you cannot imagine where you're going. Like down the road, like 5 years, 8 years, like you can't plan for this. It's that sort of thing. It's going to feel very magical. All right, guys. Well, listen, I hope this helps someone, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks.